Welcome back to Critics News on another edition. You know how we do it right here. So as we take see the matter so we take the talk. So let's go straight to the reason why we are here. In case you have not followed us on the social media handles, please follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook. We are also on TikTok, and the name remains Critics News on all the social media handles. So, and also help us to share the videos, especially on Facebook. You guys are doing well, so I appreciate all of you who are helping us in distributing these important informations that we are emanating from this our location. Now, going straight without wasting your time, as you can see, Hope Uzodinma here, they say he has clashed with the Ohaneze Ndibo, and there is one important information that I want to pass to all of you now. They say that a vehicle, an army vehicle, has caught fire. Okay, army vehicle catches fire at Omuapo along Owerri Iguacha Road, Imo State. The cause of this very fire incident is not yet ascertained, but let me quickly get you the video. It's just a short clip that you need to see. Nobody attacked them. It's not as if it's an unknown gunman attack. No, nothing of such happened. This is just a direct fire that caught up with the vehicle. I don't know, and it went on flames and everything. Now it has turned to skeleton. So the cause of the fire is not yet ascertained. We don't know yet. Nobody has been able to verify the cause of this very fire that is burning this vehicle in Imo State. Now remember that on the previous video I told you guys that a lot of armored tanks were being deployed into Imo State. I don't know for what purpose, we do not know, but unfortunately this one caught fire. So if our people safe, I don't know, can be using you understand, to all these things instead of this physical fight, all these things would have been easy. As those things were passing now, they just everywhere will catch fire. I think it would have been better. You understand what I mean? So that's a good did I say that's a good one? Who said that? You said that's a good one. I fear you. I better not talk again. No more hope. Hope I my own 9 was past. Now, moving away from there quickly, I want to tell you quickly without wasting your time. You can see Hope Uzodinma. They say that the Ohaneze Ndibo has condemned the Hope Uzodinma stance. Open grazing, Governor Hope Uzodinma faces sanctions, declared #1 enemy of Ndibo. Wow, because he collected money. Even the Dave Omahi and which other one have not even spoken this way. Dave Omahi instead said no Ebonyi land for cattle ranching. Governor Omahi denies receiving 6 billion from Buhari's government. I said, okay, Gavahe Shehu stated that Omahi was one of the governors who got the money for cattle ranching in their states. All right, so we are going to be watching. So if there's anything to do, Dave Omahi been warned. No land in Biafra is for any ranching or grazing. Mind you, be warned. Be warned. It's because things are not normal. If not, if things were in a normal position, you people won't even have the guts. Even if they are pressing your amo in the north to tell you to, give land to all those nonsense, you won't have the guts because government house. But they said the Ohaneze Ndibo has expressed anger over Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma's decision to jettison the resolution of Southern governors on open grazing. Daily Post records that the governors had only announced an outright ban on open grazing in the region, but set September 21st, September 2021 as the deadline for its total implementation. Most of the states have already enacted laws giving legal backing to the decision. However, Uzodinma, who has always avoided the meeting of the governors, has now come out to say that Imo State would not pass such a law. This did not go down well with Ohaneze, as the Epes Igbo Sociocultural Group has declared that with the decision, Uzodinma has attracted scourge of hatred, plagues, and curses on his government. That is why he bought those armored tanks that you were seeing on the other video. Now, Ohaneze Ndibo said Ndi Igbo would declare him the #1 enemy of Ndi Igbo. This was contained in a statement on Friday by Mazi Okechukwu Isiguzoro, the Secretary General of Ohanaeze Ndi Igbo. He said our suspicion has been reinforced with the continued absence of Hope Uzodimma in the meeting of Southern governors in Asaba and Lagos, which has intentional and premeditated to ambush the resolutions of the Southern governors, and he will never escape the venom of Ndi Igbo. That is to show you the hatred, and that is why there has never been peace in Imo State with what Hope Uzodimma is doing, just to please the northern Fulani Islamization agenda. That is what he wants to bring upon Imo people, and that is why there has never been peace. Somebody who scored #4 is now the #1 in Imo State. Uzodimma is now the 2 our detractors is using to destabilize southern Nigeria. If he continues, he will be excommunicated from any Igbo gathering and ceremonies from 1st September 2021. Meanwhile, Ohanaeze said its findings showed that Governor Dave Umahi of Ebonyi State is still in tune with the open grazing ban and has not embraced any form of cattle ranching, which is what he said here, that Ebonyi State is not for cattle ranching. He said that no Ebonyi land is for cattle ranching. I say, all right, that is good for you, very good for you. If not, anybody that collects money to sell land or give land for ranching, we have his or herself to blame. Governor Dave Umahi of Ebonyi State has said that the state government did not receive any 6 billion for ranching from the Muhammadu Buhari government. I don't know where you people are looting this money to, because I believe that the kind of money that you guys have is enough to take care of even your next 2 generations. But you people are never satisfied with money and power. He explained that Ebonyi State has no land space for ranching. Better for you. There is not. It's not good for anybody to be appreciating you for saying, he has spoken well. What are you speaking? Iflefu. The governor, in a document made available to Daily Independent, says should any Ebonyian opt to engage in personal ranching, Ebonyians should see such venture as a personal decision of such person who must use his or her land for the purpose. This is because Ebonyi State has continued to maintain that there is no land for ranching in the state, and it is not about re-engaging from the decision. I say better for you. Sahara reporters had earlier reported that the presidency spokesman Gabashehu stated that Umahi was one of the governors who got money for cattle ranching in their state. Now there is confusion. Is it true that he received the money and now trying to deceive the public? Or is it true that he never received the money and he's speaking the truth? Either ways, let me talk to you, Dave Umahi. Please listen. Please help me share this video to get to him. What you have to do is to avoid this, your cattle ranching or grazing, whatever way. If you want to train cows, you are free. Efi Igbo, you people are ifulefus. You people, you people, your governorship is useless to the public. You people should have, as governors, with money, with allocation, rather you prefer to allocate to Fulani. You people should have a FIBO in quantum. When this guy, Obi Kubana, did his burial, did the mother's burial, he should have bought a Weibo, but I saw the skeletons he bought in the name of buying how many cows, and we saw those skeletons that he bought in the name of cows. Those things are rubbish, nonsense. If you people had trained a Weibo, you won't even, when you buy one, you know that you are eating meat. Or we here, the other day now, they say about 7 family members died after eating Fulani suya. How far? People can use common sense as governors. Hope most of them are doing like somebody only a dinner. Just after denying him, he just come out and be sweating like Uzu Abaranzu. Look at him saying that he's not, there is no law stopping him from open grazing. Let me play the video quickly.
Anti-grazing. Law. I don't have any law in Imo State for anti-grazing. But what we have done, we are regulating grazing activities in Imo State under a partnership between our farmers and our headers. They signed an MOU in my office and they agreed to work together. And both parties are going about their business.
Where does Fulani cows pass a what will I call it, a farm without destruction? Has there been any? This Imo people, you people need to wake up. You people need to wake up. All of you supporting this opposition, he will destroy all of you. You destroy all of you, bringing Fulani, telling you that what is memorandum of understanding with Fulani terrorists? No. Oh God.
Businesses without interfering or causing any grievance or anger to each other. The Southeast will have a leadership organization, the PAN organization, that is in charge of both our cultural and social activities, the Ohaneze Ndibo. So I don't want to speak for them, but I know in Imo State, there's only one governor. And only the governor can order, working with other members of the government, that people should sit at home and it will be obeyed. I don't want to sit here and recognize that there's any order outside the government of Imo State, because there's a government. IPOB is not the government in Imo State. The Imo State government has not authorized any sit at home. And like I did say a few minutes ago, in Imo State, people are going about their businesses, workers are going to work, and normal business activities are on. And for now, I told you that Imo State is relatively calm. Before the end of last league period, we even had a football match between Heartland and Adama Football Club in the night at Danayam Stadium. And people witnessed it all over the world. That will tell you the extent of friendliness and the good environment for businesses in Imo State. That two big clubs like that played a football match in the night. And our people went to watch the match and got home without anybody molesting them. Yeah, the business of government, is the protection of lives and property. And we must act as a government and live up to the responsibilities of our government. So we try to maintain law and order and condemn illegal and criminal activities and make those who are apprehended to face the law. So I think that with the political will and cooperation of our people, particularly our traditional leaders and our traditional rulers, we've been able to a reasonable extent, manage control of criminality and illegality in Imo State. Recall that at the height of this incident, the prison yard, the correctional center facility in Owerri was broken. All the suspects and the prisoners escaped. Some of them are still at the fringes, doing what they know how to do, while government is also working hard to do what they are supposed to do. So in no small time, I'm sure and almost certain that life will return, normalcy will return completely, 100% to Imo State. Our president, you know him, he will only encourage you. He doesn't interfere. But we are in charge of the campaign. I'm the chairman of the council. And the good news is that the political leadership in Imo State, in Igbo land, will have this result to be part of the federal government, to participate at the national level, to leave a provincial championship to national championship. So what we have decided to do is to ensure that we embrace the ruling party, APC. And we are taking the message to Anambra. And by the grace of God, Anambra people will buy the message and the Igbo land will be recovered. Now in Imo State, our people sat for NECO, sat for all the exams. We were not affected. So, and I don't think that the sit at home worked in Imo State. If you check your facts very well, they will tell you that our students sat for the exam, and the exam went on very well and successful.
Yeah. Orumbe Mazen would have dared him to on this sit at home order. On Monday, everybody sit at home. Let's see where he said that he's in charge. You are only in charge there politically and lootingly. I don't know how to put it. That is the only place you guys are in charge of government. But when it comes to your citizens trusting you people, you guys heard what he said. That it seems I'm repeating this, but it's important that they are going to recover Igbo land to Fulani. They want to recover Igbo land to Fulani. We must resist such attempts. And that is why the sit at home should be part of us from now. So that during that election time, we'll call for a total shutdown. For like, maybe if they want to do it for 1 week, we shut down 1 week. Kamhonye gave vote to Afogeniru, Gikwebe Naga. Kobe Bruno na yard. You chere to vote. Kobe Jiri and the army Bruno na yard. Let me know what you think about it. The motor that caught fire in what do you call it? In Imo State. I think it's the handwork of the gods, our ancestors. They are no longer happy with the killings. The blood stained in him is too much. It's way too much. From number 4 to number 1. Now tell me. And they want to go to Anambra State to do it. Anambra people, open your eyes. Don't go and collect useless money that will lead you to hellfire. To go and find no election there until they bring Mazen Nnamdi Kanu out. Let's see how it goes. Thank you. And don't forget to share this message to them. Let them see. And also give us a thumbs up. Thank you.